Hi everybody and welcome back to MandoLessons. Today we're going to be talking about two different left-hand techniques, the hammer-on and the pull-off. These are extremely important and I will show you them up close right now and you'll have some time to work on them. Here's an example of a hammer-on. What we'll be doing is we'll start with the open A string and then we'll be dropping our pointer finger onto the second fret of the A string without picking the A string again. So we'll get this sound. This can be difficult at first, but if you work at it and work slowly, you'll have no trouble at all. You can also hammer on from one finger on your left hand to another. So using the A string again, we'll start on the B or the second fret and hammer on to the C sharp or the fourth fret. A good exercise for this is to use all your fingers and just go up and down the fretboard. For example, you can start on the A string with open to 2 or A to B, and then first finger to second finger, B to C sharp or second to fourth fret, and now we can go from the second to the third finger, from C sharp to D or the fourth to the fifth fret, Using this pattern, we can use all the strings to help strengthen our fingers and clean up the sound that's created when we try hammer-ons. A similar embellishment is the pull-off, which is a hammer-on in the opposite direction. So rather than starting with a note and hammering your next finger on, you're going to be pulling off from a higher note to a lower note. Here's an example. Now, an important aspect of this is rather than just taking your finger straight off the fretboard, if you pull slightly to the side and pluck the string with the finger that's coming up, it makes a cleaner sound. You can practice this on the E string is a good place to start by just using, say, for example, your second finger on the fourth fret and plucking the E string with only your left hand. So practice that for a little bit, and as you can see, I'm not using my right hand at all. And now using that same note, if you pluck the fourth fret, and then pull off to the side, you get a great clean sounding pull off. And you can pull off from any note to any other note as long as the note is lower and on the same string. So for example, we can go from a high A, the fifth fret on the E string, to a F sharp, the second fret on the E string. So we're starting with our third finger on the fifth fret, and going to the first finger on the second fret. Similar to the hammer-ons, we can create exercises to strengthen our fingers and make the sound clean. We can combine these two techniques into more interesting exercises. We can also do multiple hammer-ons or pull-offs at a time, playing one note with our right hand and hammering on several notes one after another. We can do a similar thing with pull-offs and pull off several notes at a time. By speeding up multiple hammer-ons, we can create some interesting sounds.